In this video, I'll be reviewing the new movie Reagan, discussing whether it's worth watching, and share how this film could influence the future of America as we know it.
Film and Theology with Jared.
The new movie Reagan stars Dennis Quaid. This movie is a drama based on the life of Ronald Reagan, from his childhood all the way to his time as the 40th president of the United States. Now, this movie is about Reagan, but it's actually about Reagan's fight against communism and the Soviet Union. This movie also addresses current day issues like violent protests, inflation, disunity within our country, and hatred for the President of the United States. Is this movie worth watching? I have not been to the theater in a very long time where I've been moved by a movie and left feeling convicted and moved and stirred in a way that there's no propaganda, there's no feeling like something was shoved on me. This movie also, it challenged me. It challenged my character. It challenged me to want to be a more godly man who doesn't care about his reputation, but cares more about his character than his reputation. It makes me think of the story of David. When he went to go fight Goliath, David did not care about his reputation. He cared about standing up for what was right. He saw something that was not right. He saw a man who was mocking his God. And in that moment, David didn't care about his reputation. He didn't care about his image. He cared about standing up for what was right. And essentially, that's what this movie is about. It's about a man who saw something that was unjust, communism, and he stood up to it. And he said, you know what? I'm actually going to do something about this. I can't do anything being a governor. So you know what? I'm going to run for president and I'm going to fight against communism. The takeaway from this movie is character. Your character and how you treat people, and especially your opponents and enemies. How are you going to treat them? How could this film influence the future of America? Some of you guys watching this might get your feathers ruffled a little bit, but here's the reality. Trump is very, very similar to Reagan. Now, before you click off this video, hear me out. Both of them have been shot. Both are hated, but there's a good portion of people that did not care for Reagan. We see that today with Trump. And lastly, both seek to serve the American people. Reagan was focused on serving America. He wanted to serve the people. He wasn't in it for himself. He wasn't in it for his glory. He wasn't in it to make a name for himself. Newsflash, that's what Trump wants to do too. He's willing to lay down his life for this country. I don't know where he stands with the Lord. I don't know where he stands on any of that. But what I do know is that he's a man who is willing to stand up for America, stand up for freedom, and stand up for a lot of the similar policies as Reagan, and stand up and lay down his life for this nation. My question to you is this: what is the thing in your life where you have injustice? Where's the thing in your community, in your neighborhood, in your society that is unjust, that is not right? Where is that in your life? And wherever it is, go pursue the right thing. Go do what's right. Don't just stand by idly and do nothing. We as believers, we're called to be the light to the world. We're called to be the hands and feet of Jesus. We're called to stand up for what's right. Whether that is abortion or homosexuality or whatever it may be, we're called to stand up for what's right. Do it lovingly. Do it with grace. But we're called to stand up for what's right. And I think Reagan is a great example of what it means to lead with authority, and to lead seeking peace and prosperity. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments. Are you gonna go see Reagan? Are you not? Are there things about it that you're still curious and wanting to know? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. Thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.